1917 is a movie experience I will never forget. Emotional and intense. A movie full of creeping dread, terror, and the horrors of war. That's 1917 in a nutshell. The story is a wonderfully simple one. Two men are given orders by a general to cross enemy territory and deliver a message to a battalion commander to stand down from an attack that they plan to make. And if they don't get there in time, then these soldiers are going to be massacred big time. And so these two soldiers travel forth over enemy terrain where every mountain, every corner, every step they take could be these two men's very last. You get the sense that they're fucked. And they might not make it. I can't reveal too much more, but that's the plot. That's the whole story of the movie. And the movie is following these two soldiers' journey in a way that is just mind-boggling in terms of how it's done. So 1917, it's directed by Sam Mendes, and wow, he directed the shit out of this. The way he made this, it feels like it was all done in one shot. Just one. But it couldn't have been like that. There must have been edits here and there in order to... I want to know how the sausage was made with this flick. And I don't really care about that too much about movies. But every now and again something so gobsmackingly well made comes along and you're just like, how'd they do that? This movie follows these two young men through hostile territory, and you feel like you're there with them every step of the way. Everything they do, you feel like you're right there with them. You're feeling their emotion, you're feeling their intensity, you're feeling their fear, their hopes, their dreams. It's an emotional roller coaster in all the best ways possible. So I've never heard of the two main actors in this movie. David Charles Chapman and George McKay carry this movie mostly by themselves. There's a few stars in this movie: Colin Firth, Benedict Cumberbatch, Mark Strong. They're all great, but that's not why you're here to see this movie. You're here to go on this journey with these two men who look devastatingly young, and they see so many of the horrors of war, and you just feel for them. Now, anyone going into this movie expecting well choreographed, brutally honest battle scenes featuring hundreds and thousands of soldiers as they gun each other down and explosions and all that, that's not this movie. This movie is more these two young men's journey through hostile terrain, and you see a lot of the aftermath of war, and all the devastatingly awful things that these men see and have to deal with on this journey. It's gut-wrenching. Now, for a movie this emotional and this intense, time flies by. I don't know how time just flew by. It didn't feel any of the 2-hour runtime. It doesn't feel too long. I would have gladly have watched another hour of it. And this is weird because I often have a criticism that a lot of films are too long these days. This movie was perfect length, wonderfully acted, and fucking incredible. It's amazing. You have to see it. I'm not even doing this movie justice. This review can't even do the movie justice. It's just a fucking perfect film. And I say that because I keep trying. Like, what could they have done better? And I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything they could do any better than what they did with this film. 1917 is my first 10 out of 10. Go see it at the movies. Go with someone. Share that experience with them. And then I saw this with my mum, and the movie finishes, the lights come up, and I've got tears in my eyes. Just an emotional, electrifying, fantastic experience that you should all go and see. Just do it. Just do it, please. And it feels kind of strange to do that and then go, hey, if you like my stuff, give me a like or dislike, and shoot me a comment, and follow me on Twitter, link down below. But please do that. And go and see 1917. Do yourself a favour, as Molly Meldrum would say, and just go see this fantastic film. Till next time.